Sound effects. They create feedback and create awareness of things around the player. Sound effects can be found in every corner of video games. When the player jumps, shoots,
Pew, 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 pew.
and even just walks. When a zombie growls. Even in the most quiet games, you can hear them. Without them, games would definitely feel like a desolate wasteland with no actual signs of life. They bring life to the environment and bring immersion into the worlds you experience. If you enjoy this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I create content around games and the stuff behind them. First off, let's look at an example using one of the most classic games there is, Super Mario Bros. Here's a clip of 1-1 without any sound effects. Definitely one of the most classic levels in video game history. You might not notice it yet, but the addition of sound effects make the game much more lively. As you can hear, there's much more feedback for the player in this clip. You can hear Mario jumping, you can hear Mario stomping on the Goomba, and you can hear Mario hitting a brick. As I already said, the sound effects make the game much more lively. Now, there are many different categories of sound effects. There are UI sound effects, those blinking, beeping, clicking sounds you get from interacting with game's UI. Then there are sound effects that have the purpose of giving the player feedback from what they do, essentially the things I already showed you on the example. Then there are what I call environmental sound effects, dripping of water from pipes in the ceiling, the wind blowing in a forest, and the sounds of waves hitting the beach. Sound effects can make a huge difference in games. Okay, so you might have noticed that video game sound effects might not be one-to-one with reality. A sword doesn't make this sound on every swing, and you definitely don't hear a when you jump. But it's not really about making games real. Rather, it's more about making games more immersive. Immersion doesn't always mean reality. Sound effects bring you into the world by showing you that it's alive. You instinctively feel like you're a part of the world, even though you know that it's just a game. They give you the feedback. As you can notice, feedback is a central thing talked about in this video. It's an important part of keeping the player's attention and making them feel feelings for your game. Uplifting sound effects give you the feeling of success, and the other way around. Sound effects signal to you that you have done something great or bad without you even noticing it. For every action you take, and for every situation you have in a game, there's a sound effect for it, at least in most games. Sound effects can give you the feeling of satisfaction. Shooting an enemy in Call of Duty, or collecting a star in Super Mario. These sound effects are designed to make you feel good for what you did. Then there are sound effects designed to show you that you have failed. Sound effects from game over screens, or just you doing something you weren't supposed to do. Essentially, they can show you this thing is bad, don't do it, and this thing is good, do it. As already stated, sound effects bring life to the games you play and make. If you're a developer, there are multiple ways for you to create these sound effects. If you're interested in these ways, please tell me in the comments down below and I will consider making a video about them. Now, to the game of the day. Today I'll be showing you a game called Terra Nil. It's in a way a reverse city building game. Every level has 3 stages. First, you grow plants. Second, you give the landscape biodiversity. And last, you take all your machinery and leave the area. It's a very calming and casual game, but it's still kind of strategic. You can get the game free on itch.io, and I will drop a link to it in the description down below. I highly suggest trying it out. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!